Hello and welcome. This is Culture Vultures. Welcome to today's conversation. Everyone tuning in. Hi, Florence.
Hello, Bettina.
And we are going to talk about culture. We are talking about culture honestly and openly. And today our question evolves around the topic of why being different is still treated as an exception rather than the norm. Because it could be something normal. We all talk about diversity. We talk about inclusion. So if we want diversity, then automatically being different is part of that and should be something normal in order for us to integrate others, right? And you, with your life story, Florence, you must have had your fair share of experience when it comes to being different and how people see that. So what is your take on today's question? Why do you think, is it still treated as being something exceptional and not automatically the norm, welcoming it?
Well, I think that people try to find something that is kind of normal in their daily life, and that gives security. And if it's something different or something they don't know, then that can also cause a kind of fear, a kind of insecurity, and perhaps also a kind of not living their normal life. So when people see me as someone different, I don't take this as a negative thing, because of course, yes, I am a Black person, and the people can't know, they can't see, they can't feel when they don't know me that I was raised German. But after we perhaps come to know each other a little bit better, then I think the people should just accept that I feel German, although my origin is not German but Nigerian. But after explaining it, I think the people should accept it. But I don't expect it from the beginning on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think the moment you get to know people better, then that element of feeling threatened by your otherness might disappear because it automatically becomes something more normal, right?
Yes.
By recognizing you're actually German.
And I think people are afraid of the fact that perhaps the other person can or would like to influence them. Yeah, this is also something that often is connected with religion. Yeah, that the people think, oh, she or he does not believe in the religion I believe in, and I don't want that person to try to influence me. Yeah, and I can understand that, because there are also other topics, not only the skin color, not only religion. It can be a type of what do I like to eat? Am I vegetarian or not?
Yeah.
So for me, it's totally fine when someone says he or she is a vegetarian, but please don't talk about my food. Don't judge my food. Yeah, and then it's fine. And I think people fear to be judged.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think even if you start out with one element of otherness and you're fine with it, the moment that person comes up with something that we disagree with in their behavior, whatever it is, then we might judge them on that first otherness, be that religion, for example, even though that this element is not even a topic for us, not even a topic of problem for us, let's say. But then we use it against that person. And then we're not inclusive.
Exactly.
We don't see it as something normal that we just get along with.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So how can we treat otherness? We have to be open.
Mhm.
And of course, we have to set boundaries. And then we simply have to accept the other person as long as the otherness from the other person does not influence my life in a negative way.
Mhm.
And as long as that doesn't happen, I can be fine with the otherness of the other person, or I should be.
What would be an example for someone influencing in a negative way?
Well,
What?
for example, what I said with the being vegetarian, for example, yeah, or when I live in a way when my culture is so very different than yours, and it influences you in a negative way. For example, I still remember my parents when they visited my mom, my German mom, and myself.
Mhm.
They came unannounced late at night. And this is something for them. It was okay, but for us it was not.
Mhm.
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
is something different. But then my German mom didn't have to accept it because it influenced her lifestyle in a negative way.
Yeah. So that element of cultural difference being totally normal, maybe in Nigeria, and maybe seen as something friendly or making contact or
Mhm.
yeah, being close to someone else,
Mhm.
offended your foster mom or your
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay. Yeah, and I think it's very often also against held against people immigrating into a country that
Mhm.
they spend their time, live the life at their original terms and not seeing what the living style of that new country is.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I think then people, yeah, are less tolerant, less accepting,
Mhm.
because at the end of the day, it might be a give and take, right?
Mhm.
Bit of
Yeah, and well, how it's said, when you're in Rome, do as the Romans do.
as the
I think
Romans
that's
do.
a very old sentence, but a very true sentence.
Yeah, absolutely. But don't give up yourself in the process.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
absolutely. So yeah, may that be a call for action for all of us to maybe open our eyes a little bit, what we perceive as different, why we do it, and how we judge it in a way, or how we evaluate it for ourselves. And then hopefully that helps us to react in an appropriate manner, in a positive manner for the other person.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
So
thank you very much. Let's make it a little bit more normal, otherness and difference. And let's go into the new year with that. Or
yeah,
let's continue the very young year with that.
that's right.
So thank you very much for your time, Florence. It was
Yes,
lovely.
and thank you for asking, dear Bettina. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.